In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to set up and test a webhook in n8n. We'll walk through adding a webhook node, choosing the right HTTP method, setting a clear path, testing the webhook, and then using the incoming data to power the rest of your workflow. By the end, you'll have a reliable entry point for data coming from websites, APIs, forms, or other automation tools. Start by adding a webhook node. Click Add Node and search for Webhook, then drag it into your canvas. Think of this node as a waiting room for data. It acts like a unique URL endpoint that sits quietly until an external app sends it a request. This is how you connect n8n to forms on your site, third-party APIs, or no-code tools that can make HTTP calls. Next, choose the HTTP method inside the webhook node. You'll typically pick between GET and POST. GET is best when you're retrieving or testing simple requests, such as typing a URL into your browser to see a quick response. POST is the go-to for most automations because it lets other tools send structured data in the request body, like JSON from a form submission or an app event. If you're unsure, start with POST. It's the most common choice for receiving data. Now, set the webhook path. Enter a short, descriptive path such as new webhook. n8n will automatically generate the full URL for you, something like https:/your n8n domain/webhook new webhook. This becomes the address that external apps will target. Keep the path readable and consistent, using lowercase letters and hyphens, so it's easy to reference later. It's time to test. Click Execute Workflow to put the webhook node into listening mode, then copy the test URL that appears in the node. Send a request to that URL using a form, an API tool like a REST client, or another automation platform. As soon as the request arrives, n8n will capture it and show the payload inside the node's output panel. You'll see the data that was sent, along with any headers or query parameters included in the request. This confirmation tells you the webhook is wired correctly. Finally, use the webhook data to drive action. Connect additional nodes to process what came in. Send an email notification, write a record to your database, add a new row in Google Sheets, or trigger another workflow. Map the fields from the webhook output to the inputs of your next nodes so each piece of data goes exactly where it should. With this setup, your workflow responds automatically the moment new data is received.